There's a spot inside the city of Buffalo where you can walk outside on your front porch, sip your coffee on a nice quiet street, but on the weekends, be so close to the action, it's less than a 5-minute drive, or depending on how close you are to Hertel Avenue, you can walk there. If this sounds like a place that you want to be, this is a neighborhood inside of North Buffalo called North Park. This is literally where the heart of North Buffalo is and why so many people want to move there. North Park is a neighborhood that people are referring to and want to move to. So this is literally 12 minutes from downtown. You're talking about an easy 16-minute drive to the airport. And on top of that, you have Shoshone Park down the street basically, and you're about 5 to 6 minutes away from Delaware Park. So if you want to get up, go ride your bike to Delaware Park, take a couple laps and come back, you have the opportunity to do so. And it's quiet where you at, but close enough to the action. You can't beat that. I ain't even introduced myself. If you guys don't already know, my name is Devonte Davis, the local realtor in and around the Buffalo area, and we help tons of people relocate up to the Buffalo area all the time, literally. So if you guys are planning to move up to the Buffalo area, make sure you guys hit me up with a call, email, text. It does not matter. Yes, I'll pick up the phone, or one of my team or my assistant gonna pick up the phone, and we gonna get you guys up here in a nice, cozy home or apartment, depending on what you guys looking for. All right, let's get to it. One thing to note, as always, especially on Hertel though, is the murals on all these buildings, right? We get that very, very commonly walking out and just being in Buffalo. But Hertel has some of the best ones that I've seen. Like this one behind me is dope, right? No rehearsal for life, this is just life, right? That is amazing. Going up and down, you had George Washington Carver on the other one, the Rat Pack up there on Hertel, like Commonwealth. I mean, there's a massive, if you just want to see some dope art on the side of some buildings, Hertel, just walking up and down, maybe 20, 25 minutes, if that, you have a bunch of different wall murals that you guys can check out at all times. That's pretty wavy though, and you just literally walking down the street enjoying it. What is it like to live, where I'm gonna live, and how I'm gonna live? That's pretty much the three questions I know that's on your mind right now. Real estate, right? What are these apartments going for? What are these homes going for? Right now, as of last year, 2022, there was about 148 single family homes that was sold in the North Buffalo area. What you'll find around here, a lot of, as you can see behind me as we walk in, you'll find a lot of four squares, for sure, a lot of bungalow style homes. You'll find a couple ranches every now and again, but you're talking about a lot of two-story homes, big, beautiful, 1,700 square feet, all the way up to about 22 to about 2,500 square feet, depending on which side street you're on. Especially the further you go up towards like North Park or the North Park School, Tacoma, Staring, and all those, the houses start to get bigger and bigger. Now, average rise, you're probably looking around 341 on average to move inside the North Buffalo area. But as you can see, these are beautiful, nice walkable streets. And again, you're still only a couple blocks, a few blocks away from Hertel. So you're still right by all the activity. Or if you guys want to rent out the bottom and then move into the upper or lower, you still have that opportunity. Like 2/3 of North Buffalo's inventory is probably multifamily. No exaggeration, you are going to find doubles every single place on every single street. Doesn't matter which street that you turn down. So that gives a lot of people, especially if you're younger or you may not want to settle all the way in Buffalo, but you heard how good Buffalo is when it comes to rentals and that you can get a double. This is definitely a place that you want to think about. Now, if you're looking at purchasing a double, you're only looking at around 331-ish, right? You're probably going to pay a little bit over, especially in this market right now, where things are just going crazy expensive right now, but you're looking around 330 to about 335 on average as a list price. All right, so we're checking out this new restaurant, El Palacio. This literally just opened up this week. I was walking down, I'm like, man, it's right across the street from Grandma Morris. Grandma Morris super good, but I'm like, let me try this place out. It looked good. I seen a couple people eating out here earlier. I'm like, man, and walked in, super dope setup, right? They got the bar in the front, got the chef, his name is Lou, cooking up in the back. So, this is dope. Let me give you a good look at this right here. Just opened up this week. Super good. And then got the pastelito right there. What? This gonna be good. Let's dive in. So I got the chicken dinner pastelito. This is good. Right. Put the bees outside. Now let's try the pastelito. Yo. Hot. So if you're talking schools in the area, you have North Park Academy, which is an amazing school right behind me. You also have CSAT, which is right there off Hertel and like Shoshone. So where we were by the baseball diamonds and park earlier. And you also have, I think it's either School 81 or School 88, one of them two. It's like 53 different schools in Buffalo, if not more. Either way it goes, you have an amazing school system right here in your backyard over here at North Park. Now, if we're talking about Hertel, right? Hertel is amazing because you have that like mix in between of the old and new. You have so many new restaurants coming in, for example, right, the El Palacio. Now, when it comes to food, things to do, shopping, all that good stuff, we walked around a bunch of different restaurants, but in North Buffalo, you're gonna have a heavy dose of Italian. First off, we start out with this vlog at Lombardo's. I mean, from restaurants to bakeries like Romeo and Juliet, I mean, you're gonna have a bunch of different Italian spots in North Buffalo. What you do have too is a lot of shopping, a lot of boutiques, mom and pop restaurants all up and down Hertel for sure. You can get a little bit of clothing shopping done. To me, that's more of like an Elmwood Avenue thing. Hertel, you're gonna come really for the restaurants, bars, things like that, staying out, and really just the North Buffalo area to live and play, right? So you have a couple different things going on up and down Hertel, but you're mixing in the old with the new. That's one thing I do love about North Buffalo in that Hertel kind of avenue feel, is that everything is always continuing to progress, continue to get a lot better. And when you're talking about things to do, we already talked about there's a heavy dose of Italian. One thing that stands true is the Italian festival. Whether it started off on Connecticut Street years and years ago, then it moved downtown, but now it is back on Hertel Avenue. Last year, 2022, it was packed. We went strawberry, chocolate covered strawberries. They had so many different pizzerias. They got cannolis. I mean, all sausage, all that type of stuff. I don't eat that stuff as much anymore, but everybody's out there expecting to get those different things every single year. This year it did get rained out in 2023, but that's okay. It still happened, and then next year I'm sure it'll be just as many people. If you live in North Buffalo or from Buffalo, chances are you know exactly where I am right here. Shoshone Park is just outside of North Park, the neighborhood. This is where well, I can't even say all, but majority of anybody who play baseball inside the city, they have came through these parks right here. This is super nice too because not only do they have a travel team, but they have leagues going on year round. I think it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diamonds up here. So a lot of this, especially Saturdays, Sundays, I had a really good friend. I never was a baseball guy, but I had a really good friend who used to be up here 2, 3 times a week with the travel team, scouting team, and just playing leagues year round. So if you're looking to get your child in baseball, the North Buffalo baseball team, they are legit. Like legit, and you right inside the city. So especially if you live in North Park, I mean, shoot, you just taking a nice stroll on your way back home, go to Lake Effect Ice Cream, get you some ice cream, and then go ahead and go home after a nice good win. But North Buffalo, Shoshone Park, and then you also have, which is not too far, maybe like 6 to 8 minutes away, is Delaware Park. Everybody knows about Delaware Park. That is right just outside of North Buffalo. All in all, North Park is a super dope place to me, honestly. It's really like, and this is just my opinion, a lot of people are gonna argue this, and I don't care, but it's really like a urban suburban, like a suburban urban type of feel. Because when you're on your back streets in your home, you're not thinking like, yo, I really live inside the city of Buffalo, right? Because it doesn't feel like it, like it's too quiet on a lot of those back streets, but you're literally so close to Hertel Avenue. It's a short stint away from anybody, or even downtown in that matter. Like, it's a short drive. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is one of my favorite places around the city of Buffalo. I really love Hertel Avenue. So much to do, so many things to eat, so many cafes. Like I told you, if you inside the city and we got a meeting together, chances are it's gonna be on that corner at Spot Coffee. But if you guys didn't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. But most importantly, if you guys are moving up to Buffalo, make sure you guys reach out to us. Call, email, text, it does not matter. We always pick up the phone. We're always going to respond as soon as we see it. So as always, I will see you guys inside the next one.